Hey sweeties, welcome back. Just a quick note before we dive in. This video discusses some romantic moments from BL series, so it might not be suitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. So I've been watching a ton of BL series lately. No surprise there, right? And I started thinking, what makes a truly unforgettable kiss scene? Like the kind that makes you pause, rewind, and watch it over and over again. I'm talking about the ones that give you butterflies, make your heart skip a beat, and leave you feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. And truth be told, BL series have some of the best kiss scenes out there. They're like the best thing ever. They're all about building up that tension and anticipation, and you're just sitting there waiting for the characters to finally get their act together. And then when they do, it's like, wow, it's like the whole show was leading up to that one moment. And it's always so satisfying, you know? So I decided to count down my top picks for the most epic BL kiss scenes that'll make your heart flutter. And honestly, narrowing it down to just a few was super hard. There are so many amazing ones out there. But enough rambling, let's get into it. If you're as obsessed with BL kisses as I am, you're in the right place. And if you've got your own favorite kiss scenes, hit those comments below and let's fangirl together. All right, before we jump into the top 5, I gotta give some love to a few kiss scenes that didn't quite make the list but still left a mark. First up, we've got that rooftop kiss from My Love Mix-Up. You know the one I'm talking about. Oh man, under the fireworks, that chemistry between Adam and Contap, it felt like something straight out of a romance novel, right? I could feel the butterflies in my stomach dancing. Then there's the Taiwanese BL, the only one. That kiss in episode 2, totally unexpected. It wasn't just the kiss itself, but the way they built up to it, the looks, the tension, it was jaw-dropping. And of course, there's my school president with that sweet, simple kiss in episode 12. Although it's an old BL series, sometimes it's those softer, quieter moments that really stick with you. These were all so good, but now let's move on to the top scenes that really took things to another level. I'm counting down my top 5 kiss scenes that made the butterflies in my stomach very happy. Number 5. Love Sea Episode 8, this scene is all about that sweet, quiet connection. Tongrak finally finishes writing his book, and he's absolutely buzzing with excitement to tell Mahasamet. But Mahasamet doesn't quite know how to respond. He's just so wrapped up in his own thoughts that all he manages to ask is, "Are you tired?" And yet that simple question means the world to Tongrak because it shows he cares. The way they exchanged those shy glances before leaning in was just pure magic. You can feel the emotion pouring out of them, and it's such a heartwarming moment. Number 4, Sunset X Vibes, episode 11. Talk about a moment that catches you off guard. Sam and Yo have been dating for a while, but they haven't quite crossed that line yet. Then Yo shows up at Sam's office with some food, they start teasing each other, and bam, out of nowhere, Sam makes a bold move. The way he reacts. Priceless, he's taken by surprise, but then you see him completely lean into it, and that's when you know this kiss is a game changer for them. So unexpected, so genuine, you can't help but feel every second. Number 3. My Love Mix-Up, episode 12. I have a soft spot for this one because it features Gemini and Fourth. After watching them in My School President, where they had their first series and their first kiss, I was really hoping they'd get another chance to shine in a full-blown romance, and they delivered. Their high school love story is so fresh and youthful, capturing that awkward but thrilling feeling of first love. This kiss was more than just a kiss. It was a culmination of all those sweet moments leading up to it, and it did not disappoint. Number 2, We Are, episode 11. Now talk about a fun and playful kiss. PondPhuwin brings such great energy to this scene. Picture this, they're in a pool, splashing around, teasing each other, and then out of nowhere they share a kiss. But But what makes it stand out is how they just go back to playing as if nothing happened. It's such a natural, carefree moment that feels so authentic. It's like they're saying, yeah, we kissed, so what? And I love that about it. Number 1. Hidden Agenda, Episode 4, finally my number 1 pick. Jong and Dunk in Hidden Agenda. This scene is everything. Zoe is feeling all sorts of confused, thinking he's into a girl, but then there's Joke, who's always there. And then, under the night sky, everything comes crashing down, and they just go for it. You can feel the tension, the hesitation, and then that spark when they finally connect. It's one of those unforgettable moments that leaves you wanting more. And just when you think it can't get better, Episode 7 comes along, and Zoo, feeling cheeky, takes control and leaves Joke speechless. It's bold, it's unexpected, and it's got that perfect mix of tension and playfulness. Even though it's been a year since this series aired, that scene still stays with me. It's playful, it's bold, and it's so them. Alright, so we've been through some incredible moments, but there's one kiss that just has to take the top spot. And for me, that kiss has to be JoongDunk in Hidden Agenda. Episodes 4 and 7. Let's talk about why these scenes deserve to be number 1. First off, the build-up was everything. Zoe, played by Dunk, starts off thinking he's into this girl from his class. He's all mixed up, asking Joke, played by Juwon, for advice, trying to figure things out. But the more time they spend together, the more you can feel this tension building between them. It's that kind of tension where you're just waiting for one of them to make a move, but you have no idea when or how it's going to happen. And then under the night sky, they finally reach that breaking point. Zoe's confusion, Joke's steady gaze. It's like time just stops. And when they finally lean in and kiss, it's not just a kiss. It's this huge release of all the feelings they've been holding back. You can see the hesitation, the nervousness, and then that moment when they just let go. It's intense, it's passionate, and it's filled with all the emotions of two people realizing they've found something special. But what really makes this scene unforgettable is what comes after. Zoe, who's usually so shy and unsure, suddenly flips the script in episode 7. He gets bold, like really bold. He drags Joke in for another kiss. And then, just when Joke thinks he's in control, Zoe pushes him away with that cheeky grin. It's playful, it's unexpected, and it shows this whole new side of their relationship. It's that perfect mix of sweet and spicy that keeps us hooked. And let's be real, JoongDunk's chemistry is off the charts. They make every moment feel so genuine, like you're watching two people really fall for each other. You can feel the sparks flying, the butterflies in their stomach. It's just so real. That's what makes this kiss scene stand out above all the others. It's not just about the kiss itself, but everything around it. The build-up, the tension, the surprise, and the way it leaves you craving more. And that's my list of the top BL series kiss scenes that totally stole the show. From the sweet surprises to those intense moments that made our hearts skip a beat, each one of these scenes had something special that kept us all glued to the screen. But of course, this is just my take. I'm super curious to hear what you all think. Which kiss scene is your all-time favorite? Or did I miss one that you think deserves a spot? Let me know in the comments. I'm ready for some good recommendations. If you had a good time with this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of the fun stuff I've got coming up. Let's keep the BL love going strong. Catch you all in the next one.